Oh, do you think we'll always be together?
Yes. No, definitely. I'm gonna grin like an idiot here.
This might make him cry.
You're the person who I'm going to hopefully I want to die before you.
Yeah.
Just so I don't have to live a day without you.
Oh,
Yeah.
so cute.
I know.
I was really hoping you would cry. He's usually
I'm
such
trying.
a baby.
I'm trying not to.
You teach me and I'll teach you.
Beta on.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Beta on.
Gotta catch 'em all.
She's had sex before. Have you had sex before?
I have not had sex in the penis to vagina kind of way.
What, like the penis and butt kind of way?
No. I just had oral sex before, and it was in a relationship that was just super, super toxic, and that was just kind of covered everything up. I would rather be in a relationship where I can grow before going right to that physical stuff. So.
Would you?
All right, I'm not letting her off that easy again, guys. These subtle things are so... It's girls can see this a lot of times too. That's why to me it's fun if I'm out at a bar or something, and if I'm talking with a group of girls, it's more fun to play a game like this where you're people watching, because girls notice all these subtle little things like this. Some guys do. You kind of have to train your eye if you're a guy, but in general, a group of guys aren't as perceptive about all these things, but girls will notice all these little things. That's why they have all these tricks. They know how to get a guy off of them, get the free drink, and they have all these little signals they do. They do these looks with their other girls. It's like girls, it's like playing baseball where they have all these secret signs, like to steal base or to do, a pinch and, they have all these signs going on with each other that most guys are clueless of. They have all these hidden signs that they use. But check this out, all right? Watch how she reacts whenever he gets soft, emotional, and gushy. Because again, that's more of the feminine. You're being emotional and all that stuff, so then she has to harden up and be more in her masculine role. So watch it. The first thing you're going to notice is when he's talking like this, watch that she doesn't want to connect her eyes with him. She doesn't want to give him eye contact. She doesn't give him eye contact because when he's getting all mushy and stuff, she doesn't want to reward that behavior. She doesn't want, it's like the girl that if she sees a guy's checking her out and she's not into him, she's not going to look at him because she doesn't want to give the guy any sign that oh yeah, come approach me. That's what she's doing, but she's engaged to this guy. So he's talking mushy. Notice her eyes. She won't connect her eyes with him whenever he talks mushy and stuff. And then notice the face she looks when he talks mushy. It says it all.
I would rather be in a relationship where I can grow before going right to that physical stuff. So.
Would you ever consider having an open relationship?
No.
Why?
Because I would get so jealous so quick. I could never do that. I just couldn't. All right, what's the craziest thing?
Yeah, you guys could hear the hope in her voice. Would you ever consider an open relationship? Oh, she's going to try to talk him into it. Year one of the marriage. She just doesn't want this guy, but she's going to get the security and all that, and then she's going to do her own thing on Bumble or whatever. She's probably going to get this guy to film, some porno videos that she has with guys she meets on Tinder, and he's going to have to be the cameraman. But this right here, guys, is another just golden rule you got to understand with women is, okay, remember, women are cops. Know your rights. Think of this when communicating with women. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be held against you. All day long it will. Now, what a lot of guys do then, and this is the biggest mistake, is a lot of guys go, well, they think that, oh, good, anything I say, she'll remember that. She could hold it against me. So then a lot of guys think they're getting brownie points by sucking up. Oh, my wife, she's amazing. Wow, I would be lost without her. They're like, oh, look, I'm going to play this little game to my advantage. I'm going to make sure she hears how much I like her. When in reality, stupid move. We already know once a girl knows it, she totally has you. She loses curiosity. She loses that emotional engagement. And then she just starts drip feeding sex or whatever it is that you like because she knows she has you. No, notice something else, guys. All right, let's replay this. Knowing what we just known about the be careful with the information you give women. All right, let's go back to, I don't know, like, yeah, let's here.
No.
Why?
Because I would get so jealous so quick. I could never do that. I couldn't. I just couldn't. All right, what's the...
All right, so now what does she know? Okay, we already know that this girl is not emotionally into this guy. She might love him is like, oh, he's sweet and he really loves me. Oh, I love him in that way because she can get him to do anything she wants. But we can tell she's not physically attracted to him or sexually attracted to him. It's just oozing out of them. We can tell that. So now what does she know? She knows, she already asked the open question, well, would you ever consider an open relationship? No, I could never do that. I'd get way too jealous. Again, when she gets bored, when she's sitting there bored and she's like, look, I can get this guy to dance around like a monkey, do anything I want. Just think about how bored she is already. Now imagine when they're married and then they're married for a couple of years and blah, blah, blah. She's bored. When she's bored, how does she get an emotional charge going to entertain herself? I remember how jealous he is. He told me how he always gets jealous and insecure. What do you think she's going to do? When she's bored, either consciously or subconsciously, she's going to go, I remember how insecure he is about me with other guys. She's going to flirt in front of them. Or start, hey, I think we should have an open relationship. She's going to use that against him. Again, when we say this about be careful with women, all this, it's like, yes, when you're thinking of the honeymoon phase with a woman, or you're thinking of like me, if I have a girl that I'm just hanging out with on the side and I'm like, oh, she's really into me type thing. It's easy to go, well, no, this girl would never do that to me. But you got to remember that it's not that women are out to do this too. It's that once she goes from, oh, I love this guy, or this is fun, this new engagement's really fun. Oh, our first year of marriage, that's really fun. I really love this guy. Once that phase gets over, what we're saying is when she flips this, when she does turn, if she does turn sour on you, you're not going to recognize that person, and then she won't fight fair. So stuff like this, those insecurities, right now she might go, well, I know he's really insecure, so I don't want to flirt with any guys in front of him because she's like still likes this guy or something, or it's still new and fresh. So she's not going to want to hurt his feelings because he told, her his insecurity. But again, think about when things go wrong. There's a fight. He doesn't allow her to do something that she wants to do. That's what we talk about when we go, okay, now she won't fight fair. Be careful.
Craziest thing you've ever done sexually with someone other than me?
And here's where we drink. Oh. Ha 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 ha.
Are you curious?
I mean, I'm
I'm gonna play that again, and I don't want to stop it in the middle. I want to let this roll on, but I just wanted to pause on her face of watch this. So this is talking about, is he curious about the sexual experience she's had?
I mean,
look at her. She's looking at the guy here, and this is honestly what she's doing. She's laughing at him. She's like, ha 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 ha, this guy has no idea. He thinks it was one guy. He thinks that we laid out rose petals on the bed and we had candles lit and it was this one little time and we had sex for 5 minutes and that was it. And then I decided I want to wait till marriage and I'm saving it all for you, you big stud, you. That's what he thinks about her. And she's looking at the cameraman like, oh my God, this guy has no idea. Ha ha ha, I'm drinking to this because he doesn't want to know that I had that gangbang with 12 other penises that one night. Oh man, Halloween a few years ago was a little bit crazy. Oh, if only he knew. That's what this look is right here.
One, two, three. Snack time!
All right, I'm going to go back to it now. I'll shut up now for the rest of that part.
And here's where we drink. Oh. Ha 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 ha.
Are you curious?
I mean, I'm curious, but at the same time, like, I'm such like a, I don't know. I'm glad that you've gone through the experiences you've gone through, but at the same time, it's like also like, it hurts a little bit, just a little bit, and that's a lot more like, that's a me thing.
Oh. Do you think we'll always be together?
Yes. No, definitely. Oh, I'm gonna grin like an idiot here.
This might make him cry.
You're the person who I'm going to hopefully I want to die before you.
Yeah.
Just so I don't have to live a day without you.
Oh,
Yeah.
so cute.
I know.
I was really hoping you would cry. He's usually
I'm
such
trying.
a baby.
I'm trying not to. Hopefully, I want to die before you.
Yeah.
Just so I don't have to live a day without you.
Give me a kiss again. There we
All
go.
right.
Woo!
Good job, you guys.
We did it. If you are a Christian and you go to church, you can also buy a truth or drink. It's great for you as well.
Oh my God, guys! If that part was at the beginning of this video, and you just saw that guy, what he just said, I bet you half of you would have just turned this off. Like, I can't stand this. This is making me too uncomfortable. So I'm glad we saved that till the end. All right, guys, let's check out some of the comments we had from that video. So this was... Okay, so this person says, this girl gives off aggressive lesbian energy. 10,000 upvotes. This has nothing to do with them not having sex. Something is off. Something is just off. Absolutely. Could you guys feel that? We could tell. It was off. This doesn't make sense. They're engaged? She doesn't seem like she'd even be his friend. None of this computes. Plot twist, she's lesbian and he's gay. Their relationship is an agreement. Luis Carlo, that makes some sense. Why is she even marrying that poor guy? Sounds like she doesn't even like him at all. And no sexual chemistry, obviously. People these days, you should never assume someone's sexuality. People in the comments, this girl is so gay. No offense, but this seems like the worst relationship. This is more like strangers play truth or drink and goes horribly wrong. Isn't that crazy, guys? They're engaged. Him, I hope I die before you so I don't live a day without you. Her, with absolutely no emotion. Aw, so cute.
Oh,
Yeah,
so cute.
I know,
I was really hoping you would cry. He's usually
I'm
such
trying.
a baby.
I'm trying not to.
Low-key feel like she's with him because he's safe and secure, but she's not attracted to him that much at all. Kind of feel bad because he's insanely into her. Hope it all works out anyways. He is starving for some physical love and she's giving bare minimum asexual vibes. Yep. She's not really into him. I feel so bad for this guy. He's clearly totally in love, but she isn't giving that same energy back. I give the marriage 6 months. Yikes. See, everyone else can see it too. Crazy that they're engaged. That just didn't seem at all like, yeah, it definitely seemed like they're more like strangers. Yeah, I mean, guys, how many side dudes do you think this girl has? The next video we have for this one, that we're still talking about the Betamon, is it's a little different because it's two strangers. So obviously this one was way, we could tell they were engaged or whatever, so it's very telling how their relationship's going to be. But this other video is going to show you kind of a different perspective, how a woman will pick up on signs about a guy being what we're going to call, again, a Betamon, and then you'll just notice some of the way that she'll treat him. And as we're going through the video, I'll probably stop during certain parts and tell you, okay, if she actually was attracted to this guy, here's what she would actually have done, because it's totally different. And it's so, and I see it all the time. I see it play out all the time. It's been girls that I've been with or something. I know that they are absolute freaks, crazy, wild. And then they get with one of my buddies or something a year or two later, nice guy, and he just looks at her like she's very conservative. Well, yeah, she's not really into that. And I'm just like, dude, no. That obviously I don't say it to him, but I'm like, dude, you have no idea. They just act totally different depending on what vibe you're sending out. Don't forget, subscribe, like, comment, share the video, but definitely subscribe.